Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Taurus October 20th, 2024. A person or relationship goals can be highly motivating today. A relationship can be a catalyst for you to make meaningful changes. Later today, we approach a Sun-Uranus transit, and adjustments may be necessary when dealing with a boss, parent, or family member, but doing so helps you start fresh. Desires can come on suddenly but may not last, which you might keep in mind if something takes hold of you and you want immediate results. Some uncertainty or unpredictability in others is likely, but don't let others' behavior faze you or prevent you from having a good day. You might also temporarily lose touch with your creative muse. These feelings will pass. Sweet Venus, our goddess planet of relationships and romance, has ventured into newfound territory. As she dances into your solar house of privacy and the unconscious for many weeks until November 11th, 2024, you are being given a chance to reflect on how you've built your personal and romantic life over the past year. Be sure to pay attention to your intuition. It will be speaking volumes of insight to you regarding your heart's desires. If you need to heal or release any baggage around your personal life or relationships, speaking with a therapist now could do wonders. Get some feedback on your ideas. See what your work friend has to say when the Moon in Taurus opposes Mercury in Scorpio and sextiles Saturn retrograde in Pisces. Typically, you like to fly solo until you are ready to debut what you have accomplished or completed. However, it might be helpful to get a second opinion midway through your planning stage or throughout your process. Ask a work friend what they think of your project. They might be able to help you refine your process to make your overall product better than what you had previously imagined. Making yourself truly comfortable in your body takes a lot of work. Have you ever seen people who look really physically fit, but still something makes them look awkward in their skin? There is more to being in shape than meets the eye. It's a whole process that starts with what you eat and how you eat it. Do you eat on the fly? That doesn't help. Get yourself eating what and how you would like to eat this week. The rest will follow. You are entering a phase when you will be taking stock and sifting through things, and starting an EW cycle. You're going to start fresh and undertake a trip, if possible, or a new job. In the weeks coming up, there will be some changes that are heavy to bear, but you will rapidly be in the saddle again. Stay active and involved, and very soon the situation will work itself out, most notably in your sentimental life. While you are waiting, take care of your liver. Due to Mercury's return earlier this week, which facilitates communication, Venus has the opportunity today to hand over her responsibilities while preserving the alliance she established with Mars in your relationship area and both planets in your communication zone over recent weeks. The Sun will arrive next week, further bolstering support for friendship and relationship building, making it even easier to maintain open lines of communication. Meanwhile, Venus will shift into a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart, taking your heart on a journey down memory lane until she returns to Capricorn next month. It is just a few minutes before Venus, the planet of love, returns to a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart to take your heart on a nostalgic trip down love's memory lane that will end with her return to Capricorn next month, that the Moon will make a timely return to your romantic sector today. With the only planet in your romantic sector in retrograde motion, it is with the doors already open to the past. Our eyes in the sky. Today's astrological energy offers a wonderful opportunity to navigate emotionally intense conversations with grace, wisdom, and understanding. As the Moon in grounded Taurus opposes Mercury in deep, transformative Scorpio, you might find yourself drawn into a conversation that feels heavier than usual, one that could reveal hidden emotions, long-held secrets, or stir up feelings of power dynamics. These conversations can feel a little intimidating, like stepping into uncharted emotional territory. But don't worry. This is actually a beautiful chance for growth, healing, and deeper connection, as long as you approach the situation with an open heart and a calm mind. We've all been in those situations where emotions run high and it's so easy to let frustration take over. Maybe you found yourself in a heated conversation where, before you know it, words slipped out that you didn't really mean, and later you're left thinking, why did I say that? It's something we've all experienced, especially when the conversation involves sensitive topics or unspoken feelings. But today's energy offers you a chance to change that dynamic. Instead of reacting impulsively or letting someone's words trigger you, take a moment to breathe and find common ground. This is the perfect time to really listen, to see things from the other person's perspective, and to approach the situation with empathy. When we choose to respond with empathy and understanding, rather than irritation or defensiveness, something truly powerful happens. Not only do we diffuse the tension, but we also create a space for deeper connection and mutual respect. Conversations that might have otherwise turned into disagreements or power struggles can transform into meaningful exchanges that foster growth. Think of it this way: when we lead with kindness and patience, even in the face of challenging conversations, we send out a ripple of harmony that positively impacts everyone involved. Have you ever noticed how much more smoothly things go when you approach a situation with a calm, open heart? This is your reminder that you have the power to turn potentially difficult conversations into opportunities for clarity, understanding, and even healing. Whether you're having a deep conversation with a loved one, a tricky discussion with a colleague, or even engaging in some much-needed self-reflection, because, let's be real, sometimes the toughest conversations are the ones we have with ourselves. Today's cosmic energy is here to support you. Take a deep breath, ground yourself in the present moment, and approach these discussions with the intention of finding understanding rather than being right. You'll find that your relationships, whether personal or professional, will benefit immensely from this thoughtful, compassionate approach. On a more practical note, today's alignment is also a great time to tackle any lingering financial matters. Is there something you've been avoiding when it comes to your finances? Maybe there's a bill that's been sitting on your desk for a little too long, or perhaps you've been meaning to revisit your budget or rethink your savings plan. With Venus moving into optimistic Sagittarius, today's energy supports wrapping up these loose ends with confidence and clarity. It's the perfect day to organize your financial world and set yourself up for success in the months to come. And don't worry if you're not a financial expert, this isn't about making drastic changes overnight. It's about taking small, thoughtful steps towards securing your FUT. Even something as simple as reviewing your spending habits, setting aside a little extra for savings, or getting ahead on a bill can give you a sense of empowerment and peace of mind. Have you been feeling a little overwhelmed by financial tasks lately? Now is the perfect time to tackle them head-on, with the support of today's grounding energy.